I was so happy when I heard that Amy and Steven had gotten engaged, just because, I don't know, I'm happy. I mean, they're two of my best friends in the entire world, and I'm so happy that two of my closest friends can spend the rest of their lives together, and I just know that they're gonna be so happy with each other, and they're gonna overcome anything, and I don't know, I'm just overjoyed for them. I've known Amy probably since I was like 7 or 8, maybe even earlier actually, but I don't even remember the first time we met, just because we've known each other for so long that it almost just seems like she's a part of our family. We would spend hours and hours together just watching movies or going to the mall. We would really do anything just because she would stay with me until probably like 9 or 10 p.m. when my parents would get home from work. And she was really like, she was almost like my caretaker, I guess you would say, but it felt like she was an older sister. And as I grew up, she always kept that sisterly stature in my life. And for both me and Spencer, I think she was such an inspirational figure in our life. And I don't think I would be the same person I am today without the influence of Amy in my life. We've known Steven forever as well, just because the skating world is so small. You kind of, you know, you get to know everybody. But I remember when Amy had dated previous people, I don't know, they would come around, but we never really had a strong connection, I would say, or we never really got that close to them. But with Steven, it was a lot different, and he really became an older brother to us. I mean, I remember he used to tutor me in math, and he used to play games, and we would get so competitive with each other, especially in ping pong and Scrabble. He always won the ping pong matches, and Scrabble was more my thing, I have to say. So we became really close with him as well. And there was, I don't know, I always had this feeling that they would probably end up together, and I used to pester Steven so badly when I was younger, and I would just beg him to tell me how he was gonna propose to Amy, how he was gonna do it, when he was gonna do it, where it was gonna be. Every question I could ask, I would keep asking him those things, and I had this crazy idea in my head that he should propose to her in fireworks in the sky and just light up the sky with, you know, "Will you marry me, Amy?" Obviously that didn't really go my way, or the way that I would have planned for it, but I'm so happy that they're getting married now, and I just think, you know, they're gonna be such wonderful parents, and they're gonna have such a beautiful life together. So I'm really excited to go home. Was that where I was supposed to go?
No, you missed it.
Yeah, okay. I think they've been dating for 7 or 8 years.
Wow.
I don't even, maybe longer than that, maybe a little less, but definitely a long time. I don't know exactly, because I was pretty young even when they did start dating, so I wasn't really keeping track, I guess you could say, but definitely a good amount of time, a smart amount of time to get married, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to rush into things, you don't want to take too long, it's the right amount. I think one of the biggest ways that Amy and Steven both impacted me is just the relationship that they have with each other is something that I really admire, just because it's so calm, and they've always been very like mature about their relationship and how they handle situations, how they speak with one another, how they handle problems. Obviously every relationship is going to have problems, but I think the defining factor that separates, you know, a not so good relationship with a very healthy relationship is the way you deal with those problems. And that's something that I've always really looked up to with Amy and Steven. I think it's really important to enjoy all of the good moments and the happy moments, but also, you know, take care of any kind of obstacles or problems that you run into, because obviously relationships are gonna have problems. I think we all know that, but you know, I think it's really important to take charge of those problems and handle them with some tender love and care. And I think, you know, with you and I, it's almost like right when one of us has an issue, I think, you know, we make a conscious effort at least to bring it up and talk it through, and I think that really creates a healthy relationship. And yeah, Amy and Steven definitely do that.
Seems like Amy and Steven really know what's up.
They do.
They got it going on.
So I guess what I'm trying to say with all of this is that I am wishing Amy and Steven a very happy marriage, and I'm so excited for the wedding. It's gonna be so much fun. But above all, life is what you make of it, and we have to keep the ones we love close. So, yay! Happy wedding, Amy and Steven.